I started constantly hitting my limits. Not just my 5-hour session limit, but even my weekly limits. $200 per month wasn't enough. I blew through my entire Claude AI limit and I could not finish my work. If you are running AI agents or working on Claude, you are probably about to hit this wall too. And you don't even know it's coming. Look at this. My plan usage shows I'm close to my session limit for the 5-hour window, and my weekly limit is resetting in more than 3 hours, and that's when I didn't use it for 2 days this week. This means I literally can't do the work I need to do for over 3 hours. Hey everyone, I'm Nitin and you are watching the AI University. If you are new here, I have spent years building real-world machine learning and AI applications. In this video, I'm going to show you the 8 hidden settings that you can do to cut your Claude Code AI cost dramatically without losing any performance and session or weekly limit. Watch this video till the end because the 8th trick is really a game changer and you can save a lot of money. Alright, so let's start with using appropriate Claude model for the tasks each individual model is meant for. So let me show you this on the Visual Studio Code, which I'm sure you might be already aware of. Don't worry, I will show it on the Claude web interface as well. So here you can see that we have this little slash icon. Just click on it and you will see this switch model option, right? And you will see there are 3 models available here. The default Sonnet 4.6, Opus 4.6 and Haiku 4.5. I have right now selected Haiku 4.5. Now, if you see this Opus model is 2x costlier than Sonnet 4.6 and it is 5 to 10x costlier than Haiku. So select the plan manually for the kind of work you are doing. If you are doing any complex coding tasks, creating any large SaaS application architecture, then select the Opus 4.6 model. But as soon as you are done with that task, that complex task, you may want to switch to any other model such as Sonnet 4.6, which can help you create documentation or do everyday research and in fact do the normal coding tasks as well. But if you need quick answers on general questions, then you can select the Haiku. Keep the Opus model usage under 20% of the total usage. Alright, now let me show you how you can do the same on the Claude web interface. So you can see here that this button and the drop down is here, right? So you can select these models for the individual task these are meant for. It's pretty much straightforward. Now let's move on to our second strategy, which is using the /clear command. So use this command if you want to do task which is unrelated to the current conversation. So let us say I have been doing some interaction related to my report which is present here in the middle, and suddenly a question popped up in my mind, like for example, what was the total revenue of Meta last year? So this question is nowhere related to the report that I have generated here, right? So in order to ask that unrelated question in the current conversation, all you need to do is just type /clear to clear the previous discussion. This is because every time you type a message, it carries the previous context token. So if you type /clear, then it will clear the previous context and unrelated conversation starts afresh without loading previous context, thereby saving you a lot of tokens. Alright, the third strategy is disconnecting your unused MCP servers. Please note that if you have a connected MCP server, it will load all the tools and its definitions into your message context even if you don't use it. It costs somewhere around 18,000 tokens for every message you type in if there is an MCP connection to a specific service. Here is how you can disable it. So first you need to click on the upper right corner to open the terminal. Then type Claude to open Claude on terminal. So as you can see here, the Claude is opened in the terminal. Now you need to type /mcp. It will list down all the connected MCPs. So you can see that I have these MCPs listed out here, right? Gmail and Google Calendar. So all you can do is just press enter, and here you can scroll down to disable it. If you press enter on disable, then it will disable your current MCPs. So whichever MCP you don't need for this current session, you can just disable all those MCPs so that your token usage don't go up. Now if you want to come out of this screen, you can just press escape and you will come out of it. Alright, our next strategy is combining several messages into one. So for example, I have given 3 instructions here. So in a way, I'm kind of combining several instructions into one. Number 1, generate the sales report for the company XYZ. Second, create the sales proposal for company ABC and perform a research on company FGH. So instead of giving this message, like for example, giving first message once and then pressing enter, and then once that task is finished, telling it to complete the next task, which is create the sales report, sales proposal for company ABC, and once that is finished, moving on to the third one. So instead of going sequentially, you can just give all these commands clubbed together and then press enter to have it completed in one go, because every single message costs you more than combining several messages into one. Next strategy is to keep your usage dashboard open so that you can optimize and track your current session and weekly limits in real time. You can track these by clicking on your profile, clicking on settings, and then selecting the usage. As you can see that currently I am on Pro plan and my usage is 0% right now. I have not used it today. And my weekly limit has been reset last night and I have used 8% so far. So you can track these to ensure that you are keeping a tab on your usage, and you can just plan your work according to these current session and weekly limits. Now speaking of optimization, if you are creating content for your AI projects or business, or you are a social media influencer who do affiliate marketing, then you know how time consuming video ads can be if you want to make one. That's where AdBlades AI becomes incredibly useful. It's an AI powered platform that creates professional and ad creatives in minutes. No production team needed. You can generate high converting ads that actually match your brand. Check out adbladesai.com to see how it works. Alright, let's move on to our next strategy, wherein if you are a developer, then you need to make sure that you provide the qualified path of the files or assets you are referring in your message instructions. Instead of saying use the banner.svg to include in the sales report, you can give it a message like use banner.svg inside the folder location this. So by giving a qualified path of the svg file for attaching it on the sales report. So that's the way what happens. A lot of our tokens gets saved, because then Claude don't have to search to several places, going through each and every folder one by one. By providing you a qualified path, you are just pinpointing where it needs to look into. Thereby, you can save a lot of tokens in this particular process. Now let's move on to our next strategy, which is run the command /compact as soon as you reach the 7% usage. For example, if this particular current session shows 70% used, then you can run this command /compact, which is a command that summarizes the long conversation histories, condensing thousands of tokens into a concise summary while retaining key architectural decisions, goals, and file context. Although auto compact triggers at 95%, but you can always force it to free up the tokens. If you have used a lot of tokens, you might see a small circle, orange circle over here also. So if you hover your mouse on that circle, you will see how much usage you are at in the current session. So you can just type this /compact command and it will free up the tokens, and it will show a message like 10,000 tokens or 50,000 tokens free or released. Alright, let's move on to our eighth strategy, which is Claude usage peak hours. So you need to be aware of Claude peak hours, which are in between 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on weekdays. Off peak hours are outside this window as well as weekends. So if you are mostly doing heavy coding, working on multiple agents during the peak hours, then your 5-hour session window will drain quickly as compared to the off-peak hours. If possible, try to run your heavy workloads or do complex work outside the peak hours. Now, these strategies are really good, but if in case you want to know how can you automate certain tasks using Claude skills, then you can watch this video by clicking on the I button above. I'm sure you will gain a lot of expertise in Claude skills by going through that video. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe, because I am constantly sharing these real world AI optimization strategies and how to develop the AI related applications. Like and share this video with your community so that they can also get benefited. I will catch you in the next one. Thank you.